He'll shoot left and
Kris Williams of Thornton.
duck right and shoot right and duck left. He's just fun to watch. But as we said, Rundell's already gotten the better of him a week ago. Williams wants to stay out. Yeah, Williams is hitting some shots from out, just breaking the ice a little bit. I don't think he wants his left arm controlled by Rundell. Oh, nice tip. He needs to dig that left foot in and get the legs in so he can get two.
And there it is. So the first 2 points go to Kris Williams.
Excellent finish, getting that leg hooked around.
Rundell now hooks the leg, trying to drive into him. Still trying to get square.
Well, Williams' best hope for at this point is a stalemate, because he got himself back around the corner, but he still wants to get his leg back there, and now he has it.
Does have a leg in.
Well, we saw how tough he was on top when he rode Cullen out for a 1-0 victory, and I don't think anybody saw that coming. They know how good he is on his feet. I don't think anyone expected him to ride Cullen for an entire period, and he did. He showed how tough he could be when he had to be.
40 seconds left in the first period. Now, Williams trying to extend and bar the arm, and Rundell stands up, and no change. So still 2-0 as they restart. Now he throws the legs in, got the arm,
Rundell has to be careful. Williams has that power half in, and that's a good place to waste those last 15 seconds, even if he doesn't get a turn. Not to mention it pulls some energy out from underneath that bottom guy.
So Williams tougher on top than any of us would have expected.
Yeah, he's definitely showing a new angle to his wrestling that we didn't necessarily appreciate coming into the tournament.
Rundell start the second period on the bottom. Williams leads 2-0.
Someone got a caution. I'm not sure who. Looks like it's Williams. It also looks like they have scouted out Rundell as well, because Williams is hitting the exact right move on top to follow his first action. Well, that was an interesting call. The ref called a stoppage for potentially dangerous, but it just looked like he had his heel up to his butt. I'm not sure why, but obviously the ref's right there. He must have seen maybe the foot coming out at a bad angle.
So,
well, Williams isn't afraid to stick that leg in either.
Minute 25 left to go.
We're definitely seeing an angle.
Rundell
stopped again.
Rundell spent a lot of time on the bottom in this match.
Okay, now it's time. This time it was Rundell that jumped the gun, so they've each got one caution from the mat. I tell you what, if you take Williams' skill on his feet, and all of a sudden he's a guy that can ride as well. Good Lord.
Yeah, we'll see if that continues to be his style, over the years. And now a point to Rundell. Something illegal.
Wow, we're just too far away to have seen what that was. I don't know if he got an extra hand in there for a full Nelson or what, but
it's 2-1 now. Williams still has the legs in. Riding parallel. Going to see what he does from there.
We're down to 45 seconds in the second period.
Now trying to crank a power half. Rundell's been
getting high. Williams is getting too high. He's in trouble.
Rundell's been.
Oh, they've called another stalemate.
Rundell's been ridden well over 2 minutes, and it's blood time is what's being taken for Rundell. He's been ridden well over 2 minutes of this match.
Well, that was a nice little break. Not a huge break, but that was a nice little break for Williams because he was starting to get a little too high, and Rundell had gotten an arm snuck up underneath. So that was a nice time for a break for Williams.
So looks like they have now stopped the blood time. They're getting the cleanup completed.
Well, Williams has a record of about 20-2 right now. One of those 2 losses, as we said, to Rundell last week. Rundell comes in with a record in this match of about 44-3. So they've both put together outstanding freshman seasons, and Rundell is definitely in need of an escape here in the next 30 seconds before this period runs out.
Tried the sit out, and now Williams back in with the legs, trying to Turk him over.
Oh.
And now Rundell tries to roll through, but again Williams with the leg, down to 10 seconds.
Boy, this makes Williams so tough to have the skills from his feet that he has, and to be able to ride like this. Wow, that makes for a tough competitor.
Now Williams will take down with a 2-1 lead, and
more blood
time. Third period about to get started.
The winner from Montpelier, Class 2A, is Tommy Kowalski.
Well, and Williams is in the enviable position of not having to escape. Obviously, he'd rather escape because who wants to get pounded under there and possibly turned? But he's in an enviable position of not having to.
He'll at least have to look busy as they stop stop for a stalemate, and trying for a switch here.
He's close. He's close. If he can keep that, he's got Rundell's far leg snagged, so Rundell couldn't step over him.
And trying to step over now.
He's just about to that reversal point.
He's got the ankle.
Rundell wants a stalemate. They've given the reversal.
Here's the reversal. So, from a team standpoint, if this holds, this lets Sandberg back into the game.
Well, Williams certainly learned how to wrestle Rundell from last week's loss.
We'll tell you how. We'll tell you how in a bit. 50 seconds left to go. It's 4-1 for Williams.
Never expected to see this much mat time with Williams in control.
And he has now ridden.
He's close to being reversed. He needs to be careful and not get caught on his back. Okay,
now it's 4-3.
He did give up the reversal, but he bailed in time, so he wasn't caught on his back.
So we'll see now.
Does Rundell have a turn? Does he have a turn in him in 15 seconds?
See what Rundell decides to do. and more blood time.
Well, it's gotten a little bit sloppier here in the third period, but that's not a big surprise. Tends to happen. Both wrestlers are a little fatigued.
Now, with 17 seconds left, we'll see what Rundell tries. Now down to 15 seconds.
He's definitely
left.
looking for a crank. He's got what he wants in there. I don't know if he'll be able to finish it.
Doesn't look like he will. 3, 2, 1, and Kris Williams of Thornton is your state champion by a score of 4-3.
Well, Thornton has had a lot of state champions over the years, but I don't know how long it's been since they've had one, but that is an outstanding young wrestler with a lot of years ahead of him. Both of those guys, both being freshmen.